Yeah, this is a brief video on maintaining our DREXEL forklift. Alright, this is a 36 volt electric, and we're just going to start with the batteries. Okay, this is really important. This battery should get checked at least once a week. And how we do that is we open up all the cells, one at a time, okay? We check the water level. If the water level's down below the black section, that means you're going to have to add a little bit, okay? Or if they're dry, sometimes they can dry up. Never exceed over that line right there. Okay, you don't want to overfill the batteries. Okay, and the water we are using is going to be either our in-house bottled water, which is a low mineral content, or we can use distilled water. All right, you don't want to use any tap water. Try to prevent from doing that. If you have to, you have to. It's fine. And always wear gloves and safety glasses while you're doing this. Okay. So what we do is we put the funnel in there. Okay. Fill your container with water. Just add it. Do not add to the very top. Again, very important. You don't want to put too much water in these battery cells. And you basically go from one to the next battery. Okay. Check the level. We just maintained this last Friday, so we're good to go. Also, occasionally you'll see a little bit of leakage here. What we want to do is we want to clean all this contamination off the battery. You can see it right here, kind of flakes off. Very carefully, again, wear rubber gloves. This is an older battery, so you're going to have this. Alright, and you definitely want to discard that. Okay. Now you want to do this unplug. There's a plug right here, and it's currently charging. So what you want to do is you want to, you can unplug it while you're maintaining the battery. We have the battery on charge, and this is our battery charger. Here's our indicator. Okay. We put this in for no more than 2 or 3, 4, maybe 4 hours. Never put it on overnight or anything like that. The battery does not need to be charged that long in order for it to get its full charge. If you exceed that time limit, you have a chance of damaging the battery. Okay, and you always do this, charge the battery in a well ventilated area. So this is our warehouse. Okay, now we'll get to the hydraulic system. All right, real basic here. You have a plug right here. You just unscrew it. You pull the dipstick out. You check the fluid level. We're a little bit low. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some fluid. So we get a good sized funnel that's going to fit in the area right here. We're going to utilize this red one. Okay. And then you add your R&O hydraulic fluid. Okay. The Napa brand, we get it right down the street there in Venice. Alright. And you can just basically pour some of this out into a smaller container. It's a lot easier to work with, and you don't chance overflowing the reservoir. You definitely don't want to do that, because then it spills over. It just makes a big mess. All right. And after you get your fluid back in there, just turn that clockwise, close the cover, and you're done. This is your emergency brake. You pull it up, that engages the emergency brake. You pull it down, that disengages the emergency brake. Here's your battery indicator on the column here. There's no light right now. What we're going to do is we're going to unplug this. Okay, so just unplug that and then plug it in, then the indicator light will come back on. So when it goes down in the yellow area or red, that means you need to charge it immediately. Like I said, you put it on the 3 or 4 hour charge. When it's all the way up to green here, that means it's fully charged. Okay. You essentially just walk around the machine, check out the hoses. What we want to do is make sure this is lubricated in here. We still need to lubricate this. This just gets some basic, a little bit of grease, silicone or petroleum based. That way the forks slide to the left or right correctly and it won't stick on you. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. You know, always check your chains. Again, check your hoses. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to unplug this for a second and put it back on the charger. We're going to plug it in. So this is your battery side, that's your machine side. So there's your full green light right here. We've had this charging for no more than an hour and it seems to be okay. Alright, so we'll get on the machine here. Alright, we're going to turn the key on. That turns the machine on. Forward, reverse. Alright, neutral. This is to lift the mast. Okay, let's tilt the mast. Alright, this is your swing out control. Alright, and this is your in and out for your swing out. And swing back in. Yep. Forward down. So always check if those controls are working properly. There's your tilt. And that's your leveler. Make sure your load is level. You have a tail light. And your strobe. Of course, you can adjust your mirrors so you can see around corners. Turn the key off, turn the machine off. And nothing will operate on this machine unless this seat is down. In other words, the operator is sitting in the seat. It does have a safety switch right here. And make sure that's operational.